eat a variety of food. And why do we eat a variety of food? Because our body requires a number of nutrients which are found in different food items. Now, we get most of our nutrients from plants, isn't it? But where do plants get their nutrition from? And what are the major nutrients which plants need? Let's understand. So, plants get 3 nutrients: carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen from air and water. Now, these are required to manufacture carbohydrates during photosynthesis. Also, apart from 3 major nutrients, there are 15 other nutrients that are supplied by soil. So, apart from these, other nutrients are supplied by soil. Now, among these nutrients, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, sulfur, calcium, and magnesium are called primary nutrients or macronutrients. Now, they are called macronutrients because they are needed by plants in large quantities compared to other nutrients. So, these are primary nutrients or macronutrients because they are required in large quantities. Now, let's discuss each of the macronutrients in detail. So, first of all, let's talk about nitrogen. Now, nitrogen is a major constituent of all proteins and hence is very important nutrient for plants. Now, what if there is a deficiency of nitrogen? Well, if there is a deficiency of nitrogen, you will see the following symptoms: yellowing and wrinkling of leaves as well as stunted growth. So, as you can see in the image, leaves become yellow and there is visible wrinkling. Now, this happens because of shortage of nitrogen or deficiency of nitrogen in the plant. Let's come to phosphorus next. Now, phosphorus is a constituent of cell membrane and also some proteins. So, definitely if the plant is deficient in phosphorus, then many major activities will get hampered. So, what are the deficiency symptoms? Well, if the plant is deficient in phosphorus, you will see purple and red spots. You can clearly see purple and red spots on the leaf, dead areas on leaves and petioles. So, you can clearly see all these dead areas. These are because of the deficiency of phosphorus and also poorly developed roots. So, this is another symptom which is due to deficiency of phosphorus. Now, let's come to potassium. Why is potassium important? Well, potassium is abundant in growing tissues and it is involved in opening and closing of stomata. So, this is definitely a very important nutrient. Now, what are deficiency symptoms of potassium? Well, poor growth, that is, plant will show poor growth, weak stems, necrotic leaf tips and edges. What do we mean by necrotic? Brown dead areas. So, all the brown dead areas which you can see, we call them necrotic regions. So, you can clearly see these symptoms when the plant is deficient in potassium. Now, let's come to calcium. Calcium is another important macronutrient and calcium is required for normal cell membrane functioning and regulation of metabolic activities in plants. So, if the plant is deficient in calcium, then what are the symptoms that we'll see? Well, we'll see deformation of young leaves. So, you can clearly see these young leaves are deformed. That is because plant is deficient in calcium. Also, we will see disintegration of growing areas at the tips. So, at the tips, we see disintegration of growing areas. That is again a symptom of calcium deficiency. Now, let's come to magnesium. Magnesium plays important role in photosynthesis and respiration. So both photosynthesis and respiration get affected when we have magnesium deficiency. So what are the deficiency symptoms? Chlorosis in the leaves, and eventually leaves fall off. What is chlorosis? It is the loss of chlorophyll. You can clearly see the green color has faded out because green color is given by chlorophyll. So if there is loss of chlorophyll, you will find such faded areas on the leaf, which means that the plant is deficient in magnesium. Now let's come to sulfur. It is present in certain amino acids, main constituent of several vitamins. And what are the deficiency symptoms? Poorly developed roots. Eventually, entire plant looks pale green in color. So you can clearly see the plant looks pale green in color. So this is healthy plant and this is a deficient plant. Plant deficient in sulfur will look like this. Now let's quickly revise the major macronutrients for plants. So first of all, we have nitrogen. What is the importance? It is a major constituent of all proteins. And what are the deficiency symptoms? Yellowing of leaves, wrinkling and stunted growth. Now let's come to phosphorus. Phosphorus, importance is it is a constituent of cell membrane and some proteins. And what are the deficiency symptoms? Purple and red spots, dead areas on leaves and petioles, poorly developed roots. And what about potassium? Importance is it is abundant in growing tissues and involved in opening and closing of stomata. And deficiency symptoms are poor growth, weak stems, necrotic, that is brown dead areas on leaf tips and edges. Now let's come to calcium. It is required for normal cell membrane functioning and regulation of metabolic activities. Deficiency symptoms are deformation of young leaves and disintegration of growing areas at the tips. Now let's come to magnesium. It plays an important part in photosynthesis and respiration. And what are the deficiency symptoms? Chlorosis and eventually leaves fall off. Let's come to sulfur. Sulfur is present in certain amino acids, main constituent of several vitamins. And deficiency symptoms are poorly developed roots and eventually entire plant looks pale green in color. So we studied about macronutrients. Nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, magnesium and sulfur are macronutrients required by plants. Now the deficiency of macronutrients can cause deficiency diseases in plants. And deficiency diseases show symptoms that are most easily visible on leaves of the plants. So by observing leaves of a plant, you can easily identify whether a plant is suffering from any deficiency disease or not. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com to get all learning resources as per ICSE, CBSE, IB, Cambridge or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures across maths, science, English and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis along with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve your slightest of doubts. That's not all. You also get amazing prizes like PlayStations, iPads, watches and many more, along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So at deltastep.com, learning is not just fun and easy, it's rewarding too. So register for free now.